because time is the most valuable thing that we have. And so you're investing your time today with me. Okay? I just got hype. I might be a little skinny, but I'm out of breath. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, all right? So my name is Coach Aguaza. I'm a branding specialist. I work with female entrepreneurs primarily, okay? And I love pink. It's my brand color. So you better have a brand color when you leave here today. If you don't have one, okay, we're gonna work on your brand right now. Before we do that, I'm gonna tell you about me a little bit. So about 4 or 5 years ago, my mom, that's my mama. She was telling me to do this thing called the Rule of Five, okay? If you don't have your notebook out and your pen that's in that bag, get it out right now, okay? Get it out. I don't want y'all to miss nothing. Okay, so she talked about the Rule of Five, and I still had a regular mindset, a negative mindset, and I never worked on my mindset. So it took her like 6 months to get me to do this Rule of Five. But you got your pen ready. It's to pray and meditate, read. I'm gonna slow down because I know I move fast. So number 1, pray and meditate. Number 2 is to read. Number 3 is to listen to audio teachings. I'll go back. 1, pray and meditate. 2, read. Number 3, listen to audio teachings. Number 4, write and review your dreams and goals. And number 5 is to exercise. So the Rule of 5 is supposed to be done before 8 a.m. so you can work on your mindset before you got to deal with people that would never come to something like this. Okay? So, now, don't let that stop you because, you're like, oh, wait, it's 8:05, I can't do it. Okay, you can do anything you put your body to. So if you have to do it throughout the day, do it throughout the day, all right? So that's the Rule of 5. I want to make sure I gave that to you. So once I finally started doing it, I was working in an office just like as a clerk. And so when I would drive to work, I would listen to Eric Thomas. You can write that down too, Eric Thomas. He's a motivational speaker. And on the way there, he told me if I wanted to succeed as bad as I wanted to breathe, that's what I knew. That wasn't me. I was still in negative mindset. I didn't know what that meant then. But that's where I'm at now. Are y'all there? Do you want to succeed as bad as you want to do? Okay. So I listened to him and I listened to Terry Savelle Foy on YouTube. I didn't listen to the radio because I was tired of being broke. So, don't party when you still broke. What are we celebrating, right? That's what Myron says. Myron Golden. Write him down for sure. Myron Golden. Okay. So, I would read on my lunch break, work out on my lunch break, and just whatever I had to do. I set up my first business in 2019 on my lunch break. Y'all guessed it. And but yeah, so that's how I got started doing this. And really my real start is when I had 2 jobs and I had to give a 300-pound Caucasian man a bird bath. Okay, can you imagine that? And so that was home health care. I hit you every time, don't it? It hit me too. That was home health care. And I was like, I can't be wiping booty. Like, I can't do this no more. So that's what I knew. Like when you're finally tired, that's when you know the only way to go is up. Because if you can look up, you can get up, right? Okay, and I was door dashing my kids in the car. Y'all ever did that? Door dashing the kids in the car. It's crazy, right? To stress out over money when money is just paper. It's just made up. It's just a tool, right? So never stress about it again. Just focus on your dreams and goals. Be laser focused, right? Okay, so raise your hand if you already got your brand built out. You like, my stuff is solid. My stuff is solid. Period. Who helped you with that? My girl. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. So this is my brand better now slides. All right. So I already introduced myself. I'm from Cali. Okay. What's that? Nope. I'm not from Ohio. Okay, I won't say it like that. I'm from Ohio. Okay. What I'm saying, okay, so I'm a bachelor's in business. I'm a certified teacher, so I'm certified to do this and I love teaching. And so make sure you love what you do because when I taught at like high school and elementary, I didn't love that. Okay, you gotta love what you do when you find your purpose. I'm a creative brand director. Me and the real Denise Williams have done 3 commercials now with our producer. Would you say producer? Okay, and we have a podcast called the Pretty Girls Don't Work Podcast. Tap into that on YouTube. I'm a motivational speaker, a content coach, and a serial entrepreneur. Okay, so we're going to talk about content, branding, and Canva. We're going to attempt to keep the questions to the end, but if you like, girl, I gotta know right now, just let me know, okay? Just raise your hand. All right, so this is the first lesson. So, somebody tell me what you see on this screen.
All your socials.
Your brand.
The same name, okay? Because if you look at Walmart, there's Walmart on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, right? So does everybody have their brand on every platform with the same name? Raise your hand if you do. Okay, all right. It's the underscore for me. Okay, no underscores, no periods. If you have to do it, y'all, then okay. Did you move it to the end?
I tried to buy it.
It didn't work.
It's not even fire though.
It is fire. It is fire. So just work on that though, you guys. Okay, get on all the platforms. There's something called Hootsuite that will let you post on all the platforms. So it's not hard anymore to do all of them. Okay. All right. So what is your purpose? Somebody that knows their purpose and loves what they do, raise your hand and tell me. Introduce you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kima.
Hey.
I'm a hairstylist. I've been licensed for over about 10 years now. And my life's purpose is hair, mainly wigs and weaves. And yeah.
Period. I love that, Kima. So Kima already knew what to do. So if I pick you, tell us who you are, what you do, who you help, and how you help them, okay? All right, so your purpose should be what you love to do. You shouldn't be tired of it. You should be like, I hate doing this, right? So how I found my purpose was focusing on that rule of 5 and working on my mindset. Because if you don't have the right mindset, life will life you, right? And when we say life, you like it. And then you're like, I'm done, I'm quitting. That's it, I'm quitting, right? Everybody ever quit before? Yeah. So you know how it is. No more quitting after today though, because I'm your accountability partner. Okay? All right, so next, make sure you write this down. You want to define your ideal client. Okay, so to attract your perfect client, you must have a clear understanding on who they are. So write that down right now. Who is your target client, your ideal client? So my ideal client is a female entrepreneur, like 20s to 50s, that needs help building her brand, needs graphic design, content, okay? So write yours down. And so you want to consider demographics, psychographics, interests, and pain points, all right? And so pain points are like, what is your audience dealing with? Somebody, you tell me, what's your audience's pain point, Miles?
Scared to speak.
They're scared to speak. So Miles is going to teach you how to not be scared to speak today. He's going to teach you how to build your confidence. Raise your hand if you're shy in here. Okay, look, my boy ain't here, so I called him. Dontel Antonio, tell us that shy is a lie, and I'm sure he's gonna tell you that when he speaks today. Whatever we tell ourselves is what it's going to be. No more negative thoughts, no more negative people, no more negative situations, because my mentor, Les Brown, told me either let go or be dragged. So if y'all don't let go in 2024, what you think? Write that down. So, or be dragged, okay? I don't care how long you've been dealing with these people, let go or be dragged this year, okay? So, if you wrote down your target audience, I just need one person to tell me who your target audience is. Oh, okay, hold on, because my favorites, they might get a prize if they answer all these questions. Hold on. Okay.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Lucky and what was you? Okay, so what do? I make pillows for grieving children or just anybody grieving.
All right, any questions? Well, that's your target audience.
Mhm.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Everybody got their target audience now, let me hear a yes. All right. So once you know all of these things, you'll be able to tailor your branding efforts towards them. So when you do your content, and write this down, you want to start with a statement. Okay, and so that statement is going to have like the pain point in it. So you would say, for me, this would be my example. Your brand isn't known or consistent, as I would say, but just make it plain in the content, like as if a third grader can understand it. So your brand is not known, right? Everybody raise your hand if you know who Starbucks is. Okay, and so when I say everybody raise your hand, if you know what Coach Aguaza is, I want the same amount of hands, right? That's why I keep building my brand and having events and showing up and helping my people, right? So that's where we want to get our brand on every quarter. Y'all want to be on every quarter? Yeah. Period. Okay. All right, so this is called a brand board. All right, so write this down. You can make this inside of Canva. All you have to do is type in brand board, and we will be going on Canva today. So if you don't have the Canva app, just download it in between the breaks. If you need the Wi-Fi, I will get that to you as well. Okay, so at the top, you can put your name or your logo, and then you'll have your brand colors. All right, so in Canva, there's something called a brand kit that you can put together, so your brand colors are always in the same spot. All right. So here's their logo, and then so these pictures, I just had a class the other day on branding, and somebody was like, "I get the pictures." So the pictures represent like your brand. So whatever you do, so if you're a stylist, and say you want to do a brand board or a mood board, for like somebody's photo shoot, and you're the stylist, you'll put like the stylist you want. So like if she wants to updo, put a picture of that. You can put a picture, like send me the outfit you're wearing, put it on here, right? So that just you know like what you're looking for, what the vision is. And then you want to have your brand fonts. So when everybody sees Target's logo or the word Target, you recognize Target, right? So we want your brand fonts to be widely recognized. Like, so if your logo isn't on something, we're like, oh, that's Kiva's brand, because she uses the same fonts, she uses the same color. And so I'm gonna have the multiplier tell you about when we was on live the other day. What did I say?
About dinosaur? Banana. Oh. So essentially, she knew exactly where I was at. That's the Panera hat. It was the green.
It was the green. It was that, you see that green? Green is crazy looking. Okay, don't use that color, all right? So, but all I could see was the wall, and I'm like, are you at Panera? Right? So that's called brand recognition. Yep. So that's what we want for your brand. Okay? So if you don't have a mood board, make sure you make one of these as soon as possible so that your brand can stay consistent. Okay, so step 2, craft your brand identity. Your brand identity is the foundation of your branding efforts. Okay, it's the personality, the values, the mission, and visual elements. Okay, so somebody give me a famous slogan that you know from a company. Just do it, okay? How was we thinking about the same one, right? So that's a part of their brand, and it's so catchy that you're not able to forget it. And then we both literally thought about the same one. So we want people to think about your slogan, your brand voice, your mission, just like that, okay? You want to have a compelling brand story, brand elements, so like your logo, your colors, your fonts, and the tone of voice. There's something on Canva that you can add your brand voice now, and it's AI and it's built in. So even then, that's less work for you, right? Okay, and then also write this down, chat, CHAT GPT. That's an AI system that can write you a whole ebook in like 24 hours, okay? All right, so ensure that your brand identity reflects the unique qualities that set you apart from your competitors, okay? So keep it real here. Our people, we think we're in competition, but it's 4 gas stations all on the same corners, right? So from here today, make sure that, and I'm not saying it's y'all, but we're gonna help each other. There's no such thing as competition, right? Okay? Because what Target could be on one side of the street, Walmart could be on the other. So this is the whole point of you having your target or ideal client, because that client is for you. So anybody that's not for you, we're not worried about them, right? Because there's so many people in this world, okay? All right. Step 3, make sure you're writing the steps down. Develop a consistent brand message. Consistency is key when it comes to branding. Craft a clear, consistent brand message that communicates the value you provide to your ideal client. So let me ask y'all this. Raise your hand if you post on social media. Okay. Now I need a volunteer to tell me how much. Because everybody raise their hand. Let me know. How much we doing in a week?
Not enough.
Exactly. Okay, so make sure you're consistent with your brand. So you want to go live, you want to post, and every live and every post, you want to say who you are. Okay, so if you didn't write this down already, who you are, what you do, who you help, and how you help them. That's the only way they're going to know you're talking to them. But if you never show up, they'll never know, right? If you never talk to them, they'll never know. Okay. And then what makes you unique? Okay, so somebody, I need another volunteer. This is interactive, okay? Who you are, what you do, who you help, and how you help them. So I need to know what makes you unique in what you do. So who wants to volunteer? Okay, I got a volunteer back here. Who you are? Who you are, what you do, who you help, and how you help them. Okay, so what do you do and what makes what you do unique? Like, how do you stand out in the marketplace?
I am so I'm an education consultant and a travel specialist. I'm an education consultant and travel specialist. So with my brand, I am about helping single moms or families to experience travel around the world, and I want to connect learning to the travel. So experiential learning. So, and I'm connecting to the school. So this is what makes me unique. Because I'm also an educator, I'm in the school, so I'm working with the school districts to help them work better with the family. So family and community engagement, and also experiential learning, connecting about travel, including field trips. So I know it's unique, and I got to get better at this. Wherever comes into play to scale it down and make it simple, so I ain't got to say all.
Exactly. Thank you. So she's helping people travel, like I'm assuming around the world, and then she's giving them a learning experience with that. So something had to make you different, because let me ask y'all this. How many people are cosmetologists in here? Okay. Me too. Okay, so what makes us different? Because there's a million shops, right? And so we have to stand out in that marketplace. So you can do something like have water for your customers when they come to see you. Have a snack or something, you know, that makes you stand out, makes them want to come back. All right, step 4, write this down. Enhance your online presence. Okay, a strong online presence is crucial for attracting your perfect clients. Okay, so optimize your website. If you don't have a website, make sure you have something that your clients can go to, because if your social media gets deleted and now you lost your whole customer base, that's crazy, right? Okay. Create valuable and engaging content that addresses the pain points and interests of your target audience. Leverage social media platforms to connect with your ideal clients and share relevant content. So these are the content pillars. Okay, so write these down. Education, engaging, relatable content, inspirational content, and motivational content. Okay, so those are the content pillars that you want to stick with when you want to reach your target audience because you want to add value. And so if you're like, dang, nobody likes my post, it's because you made the post for yourself. Make the post for your audience, for your people, okay? Step 5, engage and nurture your audience. So building meaningful relationships. So if somebody likes your post, go like their post one day. Go look at their feed and see something that you can comment them on. Send them a DM, especially if it's a person that always hops on your live or always engages with you. Make sure you show them love back. All right, engage with your audience through social media interactions, comments, and direct messages. Offer valuable insights, answer questions, and provide solutions to their problems. If you can help somebody with their problem, you got it, right? All right, so 7 things you must do on live, okay? So before you go live, you want to engage with your followers because you want your page to pop up on their feed while you're going live at the top of the screen. You need a backdrop or a content corner. You want something behind you, like you don't want this plain white wall. We don't want to see your living room. We don't want to see you in the dark, okay? So make sure you have a selfie light, a selfie stick. Add the details before you go live. So that's just the title of your live. If people can see what you're talking about, then they might tune in, right? So add your details. Add the word free or mention you in the details because people will think you actually mentioned them. I mean, I'm teaching this and it gets me every time. So just put mention you. I'm like, this. Okay. So during the live, greet viewers that join. Okay. If it's just me and you in the live, it's something on FaceTime. Why would I come up in there and you don't say hi to me? I'm leaving. Okay. So act like your people are in person when they come on your live. Okay. Hey girl. Hey. Oh, okay. It's Beyonce. Okay. Okay. Okay, so ask your viewers to share the live. Now this, I don't do this anymore. I say 5 people, but when you first get started, like if you don't go live yet, just say 15 to 20 people so they'll actually do 5, okay? So can you guys share this live with me? 15 to 20 people. Comment the word done so I can thank you. By you sharing this live, it's helping me impact more people, right? Which is true, right? You want to reach more people to help them. Thank your viewers for their support. So in the top left corner of the live, you can hit the arrow and you can read the names of the people that are in there and just say like, thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Destiny. Thank you, Multiplier. Thank you, Miles, right? Thank you, Denise, for being in my live. Okay, then you can pin a comment on the live. So what I use is ManyChat. So write this down. ManyChat, ManyChat. ManyChat. This is an automation system. So if you've ever been on my live, I will say, comment the word brand so I can help you build your brand. So when you comment that word, you get an automatic DM, right? So what we used to say was, click the link in my bio. But by the time they got off the live, they dog barked, they baby started crying, and they forgot to click that link. You know what I'm saying? So something happened for them not to click that link. So you want them to just comment the word and get the automation, okay? So after the live, you want to have a live cover or a still photo. So if you want the cover to be your face, make sure you smile before or after the live, and then you can toggle to do that live cover. You can also create a live cover in Canva to put on your page. Make sure it's centered on your profile feed, okay? And I know some of this is like, you know, kind of technical, but we family now, so I'm gonna see y'all again, okay? So stay tapped in with me, because I know it's a lot of information. Okay, so next you wanna tag people. If there's people on the live, tag them. But the best thing to do is invite them as a collaborator because your live will go on their page. Okay, if you want a free ad, just say that. Okay, that's what I need. Okay, so have your live on their page. All right. Next, you want to add it to a series. So this doesn't like function properly on my page, but see if you can do it. Add to series. So like if you have a talk show like my podcast, you can save all the lives under one series. And that's especially good because on the videos tab, it's the reels and the videos now. So if they're looking for a live, they won't be able to find it easily, right? So they can find it in the series, okay? Add your caption and add your hashtags, and my girl will be talking about that. So I won't go into detail on that, but having a caption and hashtag, and making it relevant to the video is important. And you can also use your brand hashtag, so like hashtag Coach Plaza, hashtag branding, okay? And then these are just 7 topics to talk about on live. I have something online called the content folder, okay, on coachofplaza.com, and this page is inside of it. And so just for example, hold on, wait. Oh, this is what to do on live. Sorry. So if you had a topic, you can say like, what motivates me? And then people will come here and you talk about what motivates you, and they might get motivated, right? So like, don't overthink going on live. All right, so when I said add the details on the live, it's those lives that you'll add the details on. So have a specific topic, stay on the topic, and as you saw, like in that content folder, there's also a page where you can write your topics down so you don't forget them, and stay on track while you're doing the live. So here's the live topics: how rejection can help you grow. If I could travel anywhere, here's where I will go and why, okay? Also, when you go live, so some of my topics are gonna be like Monetize Monday, Transformation Tuesday, Winning Wednesday. So pick themes like that for your niche though. So like if you do hair, pick something for that. If you do health and wellness, you can do Transformational Tuesday, right? Wasted Wednesday, period. Okay, so this is a weekly and daily content planner. Testing. Okay. All right. So when I first started,
They gonna be there till Monday.
Social media platforms. The 2 things that I didn't do were like blogging and email. Okay. So it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to explain the email part because that's email marketing. So tell me right now, do you guys do email marketing? Let me see your hands.
I do.
Okay. This girl's spoiled. Okay, I do her email. Okay, anyway, email marketing. So let me ask y'all this. Did y'all get an email today? We need to check, or y'all know Walmart hit you up. Amazon said, girl, where you at? Right? Okay. So you should be emailing your customers the same type of thing. And you can build emails inside of ChatGPT. Write me an email on following up with my cosmetology client, my hair client, right? And then put into an email marketing platform. So Shopify has built-in email marketing. If you want to start a Shopify, I can get you a code to get 4 months free. Just let me know. But you can also use OmniSend or Aesthetic Growth Systems or AGS. That's the one I use for my email. Okay. All right. So I had a lead magnet for about a year. Does anybody know what a lead magnet is, or anybody want to tell us really quick what a lead magnet is?
A lead magnet essentially is free for something in return. So anybody ever heard of like the one hits free? That's a lead magnet essentially.
All right, so write this down. Inside of Canva, you can make a checklist or an ebook that you can give somebody for free in exchange for their email address. Okay, their name, their phone number, their email address. That's what you want, because you want to follow up until they buy or die. Right, Donzel? Exactly. Okay. Okay,
So can I get a pack of your regular swishers?
3 minutes. So we're gonna plan a day of content. You can focus on the platform that you already focused on, or you can build out several platforms, but just take 3 minutes to write a content plan or content
120?
strategy on what you're gonna post
128.
today. Did y'all hear me? Today,
Yeah,
okay? And girl, Culture Plaza, okay? All right, so I'm gonna set a 3-minute timer, all right? And then I'm gonna
There we
need
go.
one person to share their
Thank you.
plan.
Mhm.
So y'all better be ready, because I might have to pick if I'm gonna volunteer. Okay, so 3 minutes. So we're just gonna play a little music, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, make sure you stay on mute, guys. What? Today. Why was I coming here like that? Like you was Beyonce and Michelle. Is that her name?
No,
Why would you come up in here like a movie star? Okay, tell me in the chat. Can y'all hear now? Together.
ain't nobody calling them.
Thank you. Okay, y'all good? Okay, I moved the phone. My virtual people. Okay.
But then we got 17 minutes. How you did? All right.
All right, so I need a volunteer to share their content plan. All right.
Hi, first off, I'm Sarah. So haven't really started with building a brand or doing any of this, so it's like the first step in that direction. I'm currently in corporate America and want to see if I can have like a second stream of income. So I really enjoy what I do in corporate America. I don't want to leave, but I do want to have multiple streams of income, right? But I don't want to overwork myself. I'm a single mother, so I want to figure out how to do that, how to make what I do at work for me to have multiple streams of income. Cool. So I travel for work and I travel around the United States. I'm gone about 10 to 12 weeks in the fall and 10 to 12 weeks in the spring. So I'm really good at it, being a single mom and traveling. And I think there's a market out there, right? For people to, first off, I think people think it's cool. So it's cool to be able to show them what I do, like getting on and off the plane twice a week. I go to 2 cities a week. I go to some really cool places. So I want to share that. So my content will be going live in the morning, showing everyone how I get ready for the morning, get set to go on my first trip. Doing a reel that's a throwback to packing and getting my daughter ready for me to be gone for the week. So everything from showing her her map and showing like this is where mommy's gonna be at this week, to her like her weekly calendar to see like this is the day I'm gone, this is the day I'm back. Like our routine to get her going and get her prepared for what's gonna happen. She's only 4, so it's a lot of visuals. And then a post that shows some of these things that I use and like the link to where you can get that stuff. So Amazon, if you want to get this, like it's cool maps that has uniforms. She loves uniforms, so everything's uniform. They're all posted in her room, so she always knows her mommy's there at all times. And then doing a this is a lot, sorry y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, just one more.
All right. And then once I hit the airport, doing my routine of like I don't do any elevators or escalators. So you can always use stairs. So a reel that shows like you're always finding creative ways to exercise, get your workouts in, even when you're flying out. So I do the stairs. Amber knows in our group chat, I always take the stairs, always find ways to walk around the airport past 30 minutes. I got my audibles in and I'm walking around the airport until I have to go. So that's how.
Thank you, Sam, for sharing that. All right, so everybody got their plan though, right? I'm gonna check everybody's. If you got your plan, say yes.
Yeah.
Period. Let's kill it. Y'all about to kill it this year?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so you wanna make sure that your profile picture includes your brand color. You don't have to put the background in it, but if you don't have like a picture right now, you can put your brand color in the back like this on Canva. So it should be clear, bright, colorful. It can be full body. I'll leave that up to y'all. I'm not doing that, but that's what they say is the best. Okay, so you will get a headshot today in the back with my boy because we're gonna make sure that you look professional in your page, that you look professional in your business, and that you look professional in everything that you do. Okay, so shout out my boy Vince. Say thank you, Vince. And when y'all get them pictures, change them on everything as soon as you get it, right? Highlights, so these go on your page, and so these stay on your page. So just like I told you to talk about who you are, what you do, who you help, and how you help them, that can be inside of your highlights, so people don't have to go far to see what you do, right? You can also do like testimonials or reviews on these highlights, so people can see like, okay, you have success stories, all right? Picture clarity, these look the same, one was blurry, I don't know what happened. Make sure your picture is not blurry, okay? Now listen, I don't wanna hate on nobody, cause my mama got an Android, but get you an iPhone. The camera is clear, all right? I got my Androids in the front here, okay, front center, but the iPhone camera is gonna get you together, okay? All right? Okay, so you want natural light whenever possible. A good camera. Don't take your picture sideways. I get so irritated when I'm like, girl, you take my picture? Just turn the camera like this. Please, take the picture regular, okay? And use flash when you don't have natural light, okay? Or a selfie light. So I brought mine, so if you can see it in the back next to Terry, get you a light like that. All right, so Canva is a graphic design platform. So if you say, I don't have content, I don't know what to post, you just go search what you do and they're gonna give you flyers that all you have to do is edit. So just start using it. Brand colors, so we talked about brand colors. So Who doesn't have them already? Okay, so just take 30 seconds right now to think what your brand colors will be, and I'm gonna break it down on what they should contain. So they should be beautiful, bright. It could be one color and you can pair it with like black or white, or you could do two colors. As you can see, I'm aware of my brand colors, okay? And so for example, it could be like pink and brown or whatever you choose. So what I tell everybody is to go to this website. So make sure you write this down, canva.com/colors. Canva.com/colors, okay? And so when you go on here, they give you colors that match, all right? Because when you have two colors and they don't match, it's hurting my eyes. And your people are too. And they're like, I don't even want to look at this because you have 3 seconds to impress the people on your Instagram or whatever platform you're on. 3 seconds, and we swiping. Sometimes I be swiping, but when I do scroll, because I don't usually, but when I do, do my research, I get to swiping quick. Like, this is boring. This look crazy. Okay, so make sure it looks good. Okay. Tie your colors to your why, right? We talked about life be life, and tie why you're doing this into your colors. So if like you have a kid, you can do their gemstone color. You can, in that website I gave you, you can pull in a picture of anything into that. So say you used to watch the sunset with your grandma, she's no longer here, and you want the sunset inside your brand colors, you can pull that into that website and use the exact colors in the sunset so that it means something to you, right? Okay, so you can make logos on Canva, your digital downloads on Canva, but these are two things that you do need, so just write that down, have a logo, get digital downloads so you can make that lead generator that we talked about, your ebook or your checklist, right? Okay, so what y'all noticed about these logos?
They stand out.
Please, okay, these are my people right here. These are my boss friends, my students, okay? They play too much. So they're simple. They almost all the same color because the colors mean something. So even on that website, you can see what the colors mean. Make sure the colors mean something. Don't just be like, girl, purple my favorite color, okay? Because I work with female entrepreneurs. Those are my people. And pink stands for femininity, okay? Tie it in, okay? All right. So keep it simple because don't do the most. All right, so here's an example just of an ebook that I made in Canva. An ebook, make it like 1 to 50 pages. It could be even less than 50 because nobody wants to sit there and read a million pages on the ebook. All right. Make it interesting, make it have value in it. So teach them something in it. All right. Flyers, you can make flyers on Canva for your brand. This is the content photo that I told you about on coachingplaza.com. So it has that monthly, weekly content calendar, has social media tips, engagement questions. So like if you don't know how to engage with your audience, you're like, well, what do I say to them? It's in that folder. The live topics are in the folder. So it's gonna help you interact. It will help you upload consistent content, give your audience tips and tricks, and much more, okay? All right, so in conclusion, invest in yourself and work towards finding your purpose in life. If you love what you do, you'll never work another day in your life, right? All right, so you can visit coachingplaza.com to get that content folder. Does anybody have any quick questions for me on branding, content, or Canva? Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay, so if you need to use the restroom, you can take like a 3-minute break right now. You don't? Stand right up. Oh, yes.